I have a feeling that not that's crazy. How'd you know that?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from Santa Clara. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Caught over the middle by Thomas. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this has got to take advantage.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. The Niners have got it. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific passing catch, but gotta finish the play, and on the turnover, the defense. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Second and a yard. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Johnson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. One more time with Johnson. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal.
Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Back of the end zone. He's got it. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. Koo able to add the extra point, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up.
On play action, here's Purdy. Forced out left. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is a big gain for the 49ers. It's a gain of 34.
At the 31-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Yellow. Get set, get set. Stop.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big-time play for the Niners. 31 yards.
Yellow. Outside.
Throwing again is Purdy. That is caught by the tight end. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, 49ers. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The outside, complete to Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll look to throw. He throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you do.
Now Pacheco loses the football. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Moving left, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Get set.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. It's good for a Niners first down.
Outside. 53. 18. Yellow.
Throwing again is Purdy.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa. A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Outside. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with fourth down coming up. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. And the Niners will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Harrison Jr. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 3. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Big Leonard Williams brings him down. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 6. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
You can sense this defense. They're really starting to come alive. Last time out, they forced the turnover. Now they got their first sack of the day. These big plays start to steamroll, and you can just feel their confidence continue to build.
He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. Typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
Into space. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it, and the Cardinals are on top. It's 14-10. 49ers 10. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my Facebook question.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. That's Davis in motion. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to the air one more time. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He moves it in around the 5. Taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
The Niners use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
From the 2-yard line yet again, what can they do on 3rd and goal? Now this looks like a design run, and he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points, you kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
They'll begin here on the ground. Wow, how he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play.
That is on the 6-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. 18. Yellow. Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
18. Yellow. Stop.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. The Niners will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to the air again is Purdy. And he's in. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the 49ers move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To throw here to begin the drive. Downfield, that's right. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. On the ground, it's Benson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
That's to the sideline and pulled in by Harrison. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing now from the gun. To the goal line is in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Play action. Here's Purdy. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He's going to look for the home run ball. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Outside. 118. Watch out. Yellow. Yeah, you. Yellow.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
Fourth down.
Davis to return it. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Davis going in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line.
Yellow. Get set.
Play action now. Purdy. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Jack Jones.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That caught by Davis. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
To the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year.
The extra point is good. Makes the score Cardinals 28, 49ers 17.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
46-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Right at midfield. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 6.
Watch out!
From the gun, it's Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and the wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. In motion comes Thomas. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Huge man, right side by Thomas. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. So, first and 10 now from the 30. A run out of the gun with Benson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
That's another Cardinals first down. A gain of 14.
He'll look to throw.
And the Cardinals first down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. here's a keeper on the zone read.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. He's got it! No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards. In motion, Besh. Back to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Cardinals will extend this third quarter lead. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Hot.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting to the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, 49ers.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Up.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That one, taken in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Arizona. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
32.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
On first and 10, Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18. Yellow.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 41.
Purdy now on second down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Outside. Up.
Throwing again is Purdy. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. From the 31, here's second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
18.
Here's Purdy again. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A third down to try to get it on the ground. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, 49ers. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. But there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. yards on the game, and that one, a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's an Arizona first down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay, and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
A run. It's Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Back to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. Here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
18! Yellow. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
3-yard line.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. On 18. What's up? Here we go. Yellow. Start.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Toward the sideline, that's caught by Pearson. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. On 18.
Throwing again is Purdy. Quick throw here is complete.
Bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Back to the air is Purdy. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are right back in this one.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the